Dustin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth. It's Money Monday. We're talking about 4 ways to effectively manage your money. Now, if you have retirement accounts or an old 401k, or maybe you're just looking to get started when it comes to retirement investing, I hope you'll check out Jazz Wealth. We have no minimums. We let you keep your account in your name, but we'll manage those investments just like the people do in your 401k. We'll do that for your Roth IRA, your IRA, SEP, whatever it may be. And in the process, we'll use a product called Nest Egg to help you keep track of your finances. Now, we don't collect data, we don't sell data. This is a product that we offer exclusively to our clients, and it does everything. It's very, very simple on the surface. It shows you all of your accounts, but we can really dive in there and see your budget, adjust spending, set goals. We can walk you through every single step of the process, whether it has to do with your credit cards, real estate, investments, or your workplace retirement plans. We're happy to help with that as well. So I hope you'll consider Jazz Wealth when you're looking for help. Well, the first thing I want to talk about today is a budget. Now, we can use Nest Egg to do this. Our budgeting sort of feature in Nest Egg is incredible. It learns as you go. So while you may assign some different things along the way, like Circle K is not candy, it's gas, then over time it'll learn to work with that. Because the first thing I want you guys to do is budget your money. Now, I take a different approach on this. I don't think you should sit down and have all these papers and look back in time and see where you spent your money. That's boring. We don't have to do that anymore. What I think you should do is budget going forward. I think you should set something like Nest Egg, set it up, and let it run. Let it tell you where your money's going, and then over time, you can decide what you want to pluck out. Maybe it's one less trip to Taco Bell or Chipotle or something. Why do I always mention Chipotle in these videos, by the way? I love Chipotle. But the point is that you can actually start to budget going forward. Take out the things that you realize are unnecessary. Don't go back in time and try to do this diet-based approach where you say, we're going cold turkey, we're going to drop everything. It doesn't work, just like it doesn't work in dieting. So the first tip to effectively manage your finances is to know where the dollars are going. Every dollar counts, and you need more dollars coming in than you need going out. So we want to make sure that we know where those dollars are going, but let's keep it simple. We don't have to go through this sort of like maze of hours and hours of figuring out where your money's going. Let technology take over. Okay, tip number 2 is, remember we said dollars going in versus dollars going out? We've got to have more dollars coming in than going out. It's very, very easy these days to swipe a credit card and pay for something, middle of the month and not realize that you didn't actually have the money to pay for that. We've got to account for this. So very simple, dollars coming in need to be greater than the dollars going out, and we want as many of those dollars as possible. Every little bit adds up here, and like I said, nowadays you don't have to track every single penny. We could do it for you, so we want to make sure that we do definitely have more money coming in than going out. And I know this sounds basic, you might think this is kind of a stupid tip, but you'd really be surprised how many clients I talk to, I look at their budget, I walk through their finances with them, in addition to their retirement investments, and we find out that they use a rewards card because they get the rewards and they're having great trips and they're getting discounts and things, but they're using it and they never had that money to begin with. So make sure dollars coming in greater than the dollars going out. The third tip I want to give you is with that money, we want you to pretend you're the boss. You are the big time CEO that you see on TV, and they're able to account for every single penny, where it was spent, and if it was worthwhile to spend the money there. Now we can run reports. You can do this with almost any software you like, but with Nest Egg we can run reports and see for the last 3 months, what did you spend on garbage? What did you spend on cable bills? What did you spend on alcohol, cigarettes, things like that, that maybe we can cut back on. Again, I'm not a cold turkey person here, so if you really do want to have a better diet or you want to quit smoking or something like that, well, let's inch it back. We're going to help your finances and we're going to help your health. So the tip that I have for you, number 3, is be the boss, be the CEO, be the big shot of your finances, and be sure to track them. Maybe it's once a quarter, just like the CEOs go on TV and they report their earnings and how they spent their money and they sort of tell investors how things go. Maybe you are the head of your finances in your household. Make a simple report. Tell your wife, tell your husband, whatever. Tell them where the money went. If you've invested in stuff like a Roth IRA or some property, or you bought a new car, talk about real quick, just talk about if that was a worthwhile investment. You'd be surprised. Don't make it stressful. Just report, hey, we spent 8% of our money on going out to eat. Could we bring that back down to 7? Is there anything we could do there? You, being in control of your household finances, can say, well, what that means, dear, is we're going to have to skip 1 meal a week. Can you skip 1 meal a week when you go to work? Don't buy it, or could you cut back on that? Maybe buy something cheaper, or bring a drink to work and buy the food. See, it's simple little things like this that can really start to bring those dollars coming in back into your favor. All right, the fourth tip I have for you is always be investing in a retirement account. I don't care if it's your 401k at work, if it's a Roth IRA and you happen to choose Jazz, that's great. If it's any other type of account and you want help, okay, cool, that's perfect, but always be doing something. See, we have no minimums here at Jazz Wealth, so we have clients that literally put $5 a week into their retirement account. Now, does that mean they're gonna have a great retirement? No, but over time, it means you might bump it up to $6. You might find that by cutting your eating out expense from 8% to 6%, that frees up $10 extra a week, and that goes a long way. In fact, I'm gonna be doing a live class online soon where I'm gonna explain the difference that $1 can make in your retirement. And I tell you, I'm not gonna give it away, but I can tell you that I go to bed each night saying these numbers in my head because they really, really add up to be a lot. So be sure that you're investing in a retirement account, even if it's just a little bit. I've done a lot of great videos on where the best places to put your money is, and I live by them, right? I'm very, very passionate about this, so that's the point. Just be sure to invest in a retirement account, and if you choose Jazz Wealth, I hope you do, then we'll help you with that. I'll go through your finances, I will go through your retirement, I'll manage your retirements. Me personally, not some group of other people here. You will always talk with me directly, and I get that all the time. I make these videos, I post them online, and yes, it is my business, but there are other people here. It's just, I like you to think you're only working with the guy that you're currently watching on YouTube or wherever else you're watching us. So I hope you'll keep us in mind, and we'll talk to you soon.